this. Someone flicks me a bad body. Oh, it's another one, yeah. It's a full run, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Welcome to iBoxingHub. If you're new to this channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Tre. What's good?
Yes, obviously, big up to you, big up to the community, and yeah, obviously, we apologies for the technical fault. Of course, we're not too sure what happened, but look, we're gonna redo the stream for the people and whoever's back onto this part of the channel. Thank you so much, and once again, we do apologize for everything. So for those that have watched the previous part, we're gonna quickly surmise and just go through everything very, very quickly. So, cuz, just very quickly, I just wanted to just get your views on, Josh Kelly's obviously got his victory over BP, Black Panther. You know the energy he brings. Just wanted to get your thoughts on that and who's next.
It was a short notice for, BP. No excuse again. Josh Kelly did what he needed to do. The question is, who's next for Josh Kelly?
That's the thing, guys. Get involved in the discussions. Who do you think is next? Who do you think he should fight next? Obviously, I feel FK Breeze, big up to you, my brother. I feel like Kelly could have done better, possibly, but maybe the change of opponent, last minute. Remember, he was prepared for Liam Smith, so the whole of the camp was prepared for Liam Smith and Black Panther. The energy Ishmael Davis brings. He was always gonna, produce a difficult fight, for Josh Kelly, man. So no, big up to Palamos Music. Obviously, thank you so much. Not sure what happens, but no, we're back, and it's true. To be fair, yes, we 100% agree. Now, quickly, we're obviously gonna go through the next part, of course, which is Warrington. Obviously, Warrington and Kakashi. We're obviously seen, the last of a legend. I would say he's a legend in his own right. He brings the crowds from Leeds to wherever he is. So it was obviously good to see Kakashi, showing some class and lifting the arm of Warrington, man. Cuz, what's your thoughts about Warrington's career, man? Like, he's a warrior.
Look, listen, he's had a good career. He's had an excellent career. I mean, the fight that I did want to see him have was with Lara. That they had the rematch, but in that fight got pulled off because I think he headbutt him, or they head clashed, whatever. But that's a fight I wanted to see them two have. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously Lara disrespected him, he spat at him, everything. So who knows? Maybe, who knows? That the match could be presented to him, be like, look, here's the money. Would you be interested in one more round? One more. It will be the trilogy, innit? Because the rematch didn't really happen. The fight cancelled. So it'll be interesting to see as well. Again, depending on what weight, because I understand Lara, he finds it difficult to make weight now.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. And I like a boxer who pays homage to old ways. Warrington fought the best and always gave a hard fight. 100% agree. Warrington is a warrior, and he would always be remembered for what he does in a ring, And also, he brings crowds as well. Wherever he is, he's bringing leads with him, man. So he needs to get that credit for what he does, man, for the sport outside of it as well. So young Warrington was fierce. No, 100% agree. It was just obviously his time to, pass the torch per se, man. So good fight. Really enjoyed it. Obviously, we got to talk about your boy, JB. That's where you obviously tuned in, isn't it? You tuned in from JB.
Just business. Just business. You know what I like?
I know you spoke about it, but let's have it again, man.
The weigh-in, I was shocked that the crowd was booing JB. JB's one of the humblest persons, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's
man,
like because they booed him, he said, "Boo me more." Do you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
humbled them yesterday.
yeah.
He humbled them yesterday. No, but you know, credit to Hutchinson. You know, he's fierce. He's got heart. But
Mm.
I was a bit disappointed with the results though, because they said it was a split decision. Not being rude here, he got dropped twice and plus got a point deducted. That judge was drinking on duty.
Yeah, he had definitely had a drink. He had a few blind. I think that's what Lucy said in a previous stream. And look, she's obviously confirming. In fact, thank you so much for tuning back in, Lucy. We appreciate you. Kakashi has to fight. He's mandatory, which is true. 100% agree. I was disappointed in JB. He could have got him out there, which is fair. And Hutch had more fans at the presser. That's all, Chris. So, which is fair. It is Hutch. And so happy for Joshua's win. I agree. Why did they boo him? I don't get it. He's so lovely. And big up to our sister Aisha as well. We're obviously going to do the shout outs at the end, but she done a tremendous job in Wembley. And yeah, big up to the whole of the family as well. So we're going to do the shout outs at the end for everyone anyway. But yeah, but they need to really investigate that judge, man, because that calling, because in my head, I was kind of just thinking about it, man. I was like, where has he got this calculation from, man? But hey, we can't judge because, you know, he's in a position where, you know, I guess he's got different angles and atmosphere and, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I'm not putting
Story.
it happened.
You know, the problem is, yeah, judges. I don't know. I mean, look, I'm not a judge, but we all saw what happened live. Do you know what I mean? Even people who are there saw it live. It's just I just don't understand how. Don't get me wrong. Look, I'm happy they got the win, but it's just like how. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I think the first few rounds, Hutchinson definitely he was up on the scorecard. Then it changed. Hey, we'll move on.
No, we move on, man. We won't. Like, he got the win in the end, and credit to Boatsi. I hope he gets, you know, some big fights next, and yeah, we just see what happens, man. Obviously, big up to Hamza Shiraz, the ambassador of Riyadh season. He obviously got his victory over Denny. Big up to Denny. Denny's obviously been on the channel. He's you know, had an interview with Aisha as well, so. Aisha asked some tremendous questions, and I definitely, you know, was rooting for him to do something in this fight. But you know, Hamza just came in too strong. You know, used his distance well, and it looks like he was always going to get the victory on the night, man. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I told you already. I said, look, Shiraz is going to win. I said 100% Shiraz is going to win. Shiraz, he needs a world title shot 2025, sorry. He needs a world title shot. Hopefully, we could potentially see him and Eubank, you know, clash later on next year. You know, so he's definitely up there. He's definitely up there. And yeah, he's the European champion now. So yeah, we'll see what's next.
So can Eubank be next? That would be an interesting one. We need to see that in England, man, at the end of the day, man. So what next for Boatsi? It's a good question.
For Boatsi, my understanding, he's going to be challenging the winner out of Bertapib and Bivol. So he's next in line for a title shot. Or it could be a thing, whoever becomes winner could then just get rid of the belts. Because my understanding, Bertapib, if he wins, does he want to move up to cruiserweight?
Possibly, yeah. Possibly,
but then again, then you've got Canelo. He wants to fight Bivol. He wants to fight Bivol. Should Bivol win, he wants to fight Bivol for all of the belts. But then I say this: why not Canelo fight Boatsi, and then the winner gets to fight Bivol, make it more interesting. Do you know what I'm saying? You never know. Canelo can come down. Who knows? Who knows? Spice it up.
So you're giving Boatsi El Presidente, man. Do you know what I mean?
Bear in mind, remember when Boatsi fought Craig Richardson, he said Eddie Hearn said to him, the winner will get Canelo. So, hey.
Ooh, okay, look. So when they update the rankings, Yard will kind of sort of be Boatsi's number one. So let's have it. We want to see this fight, Cuzban. We want to see Yard versus Boatsi. Let's have it. That's the fight I want to see, man. That is the number one fight that I personally want to see. We got to see just business versus Lions in the camp. You know, the beast from East. Let's have it, man. I think that is the fight that needs to happen next, man. Because I think the saddest thing is Yard versus Boatsy could have easily been in the undercard for this event. Easily, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So definitely a madness. So lastly, cuz you obviously wanted to do the big one, isn't it? So you might as well just give us the intro, cuz.
Of course, yesterday we just witnessed greatness. Daniel, the young man from South London, he laid a smackdown on Anthony Joshua.
Laid smack down.
It's I said, look, obviously everyone, the whole nation said, look, this is an easy victory for AJ because he's levels above. I suppose we all doubted the champion. Remember, Daniel is a champion. Some will say he's a paper champion, whatever, but he's a legitimate champion. I said to everyone, Daniel's gonna be explosive from the first round. I said it, and then I thought with experience, AJ will know what to do, and then eventually just break him and then have him. But I feel that when he got knocked down in round one, that was disgusting. That was a bang. His jaw got tested, and when he got up, his legs was gone already. So I feel that maybe he was just concussed, and I think and tired as well. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just like the power wasn't there no more. Daniel was just too much. Daniel was on him, like literally on him, and I feel that just watching that, it appears that AJ, it's weird, but it seems that he can't fight on the back foot. It seems like he struggles a bit, and the defense was poor because you like look. They say protect yourself at all times. Look, I'm not a boxer. I'm just going by what I seen. Daniel was like this. AJ was like this. So AJ kept on getting hit. The jabs, and it's just like, dude, what is going on? But however, in the fifth round, when he clipped Daniel, I thought, oh, this is it. He smells blood. But then, wow, he's got knocked out. But it's just like watching that fight was like watching Andy Ruiz and AJ again. Do you know what I mean? Where it's just like, some would say he gave up. I don't think he gave up. I just think he was concussed because he was trying to give everything he had. He was trying to fight. Do you know what I mean? But look, the better man won. Put some respect on Daniel's name. Will there be a rematch? I don't know. I find it a bit confusing because Daniel, he is the champion. He went into that fight as a champion as well. So it's a bit weird because if Daniel was to lose that fight, would he have got a rematch? Probably not. But then again, as a champion, he should. Do you know what I mean? But whereas this, it's just like, it's a mad one. I mean, where does AJ go? I mean, obviously, I know he's not going to retire, but some say he needs to rebuild. But, dude, time's running out. The heavyweight division is getting juicy. And he even said himself he's probably got 2 years left and wants to retire at the age of, 37? So how I see it, there's options. He could either fight the likes of Joe Joyce, that's if the fans want to see it, or Wilder or Dylan.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Whereas Triple D now, he's the man. So he could either entertain Joe Joyce, he doesn't have to, or can rematch AJ for more money and the confidence is sky high, or Zhang wants a piece of him, or he can fight Joseph Parker, or he can, sit back, relax, and fight the winner of Fury Usyk. So he's got options. I mean, he said yesterday he wants to fight Usyk. He wants to correct his wrongs. So yeah, at the moment, this is it's looking juicy. The heavyweight division is looking juicy, but it was sad to see how it happened. I mean, if it was a close fight and Triple D won, would be like, yeah, but dude, he made history. 96,000, he knocked out AJ. So it's just like, look, it is what it is. But one thing, I did notice. Don Charles, I hope he's still in Triple D's corner, for his next fight, because he kept on bringing up his family and his dad. He didn't really say nothing about his coach, so But Don Charles has made history as well because look, he's been working. Remember, he was training Derek Chisora. He was Derek Chisora's trainer. Derek Chisora was close becoming a world champion. It never happened, and it's just like now Don has finally got a boxer who's now a world champion under him. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, you know what, cuz 100% agree with what you're saying. You know, with your whole analysis of the fight, of course. Before I obviously give my take, just wanted to just give everyone shout outs and also just run through some of the comments that we got here. So
Mm.
Palamas Music's obviously saying, "What's your thoughts on Spencer Fearon's comments?" Yeah, you know what, it is what it is. I believe we got to put a timestamp on the comments. So I believe all of these things that he was talking about happened after the Usyk situation. So we kind of got to, think to an extent, how much of an impact that is based on what's happening right now. So uh, I don't know. It could be a tactic to unsettle the camp. Who knows? But it didn't work. Don Charles obviously came out, spoke to Spencer Oliver from Talksport, and said to him, "Look, I want you to put out this specific message." And the message that he put out there is the devil is a liar. So I don't think it's too much that we look into it as well. FK Breeze is saying that jab, the footwork for heavyweight is dangerous, Mike Tyson esque. Definitely agree with you. Hakan, big up to Hakan, always showing some love. He's obviously saying, what a statement performance from Triple D. 100% agree with you, brother. For me, it was Tyson versus Holmes. Ooh, in 1988. Yeah, no, potentially. And Palamos obviously agrees with you, cuz. And IBF stated that the fight mandatory defense may have a voluntary defense next as well. And Don's first world champion couldn't do it with Delbert, yeah, which is true. And guys, I want both your opinions. Do you think the nerves got into AJ and trying to play mind games, coming late to the press conference, and Triple D warming up for hours before the fight? So,
Do
because
you know what? Sorry, that's another thing. Again, this is no excuse.
agrees
I
for that.
noticed it come late. Now it could be obviously traffic, 96,000 people in the arena were stuck in traffic. So the fans, they were stuck in traffic. But I feel that did he have enough time to warm up? Because I noticed when he comes to the ring, see when they
Mm,
announced his name and then he still had his, his jacket, whatever, on, and then they wanted to take off. He said, "No, keep it on," meaning
mm.
he was still cold. Daniel Dubois, he was ready, like sweating, everything. You know, say he's ready to go. So again, it's no excuse. It's no excuse, but it's just only he knows. I just think maybe he just froze, or maybe it was just that when he got punched, it just threw him off. Because remember, everyone has a game plan. Mike Tyson said, and once you get punched in the face, everything goes out the window.
Yeah,
Because
no,
look, Simon Jordan said it. Yeah, he said, "Look, um, AJ's rebuilding. Okay, he fought Franklin, Otto Wallin, Hellenius, and Ngannou. Yeah,
yeah,
whereas Dubois fought what's his name, May Baby Miller and Herkovich. So Dubois' resume is looking better. The last time AJ dug deep was when he fought Klitschko. So I'm
yep,
saying, and that funny enough, at that time he was what 27 as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's
yep.
just like I don't know. It's one of them ones. If they were to rematch, what would he do different? Would he fight on the back foot, or would he go straight at it, blow to blow? What would he do? Because it just seemed like he had no energy, no strength, or nothing. Or should he avoid Daniel? And
Yeah,
judging on that performance, yeah, if he fought Wilder, dudes, if Wilder lands, it could be night. Some before were saying it's a 50-50, but just judging by that performance, just going by the performance, you're looking at 60-40 Wilder or 70-30 Wilder.
oh no, definitely, because everyone's getting involved in the chat. Big up to everyone that's just getting involved. So pretty much, I'm gonna put my 2 cents into this as well. So initially, obviously, my prediction was Dubois to get the victory. So, cuz you owe me that Ben and Jerry ice cream, so I'm waiting for that. My overall prediction was I thought Dubois was gonna win over two knockdowns, both fighters, but I just literally just missed it by a round. I thought AJ would have lost at least more than 5.5. But no, Daniel Dubois for me showed that he's a gladiator, a true warrior, a man of many with very little words. He
Mm.
lets his hands do the talking in the ring, and I just loved it because of the trials and tribulations that he's had to go through, you know, in the build up to the fight, you know, the Don Charles situation, the whole of the, oh, he's a quitter. Because I did hear a lot of the build up stuff with Eddie, and Eddie was obviously saying that he's a quitter, you know, he once a quitter, always a quitter in terms of what's happened in the past. So just to see him, you know, produce that kind of performance in that manner, you mentioned it, Klitschko and AJ. The last time we saw him, you know, have a big, I would say a big fight where he had to show some heart. But I think this moment was Daniel Dubois' Klitschko moment for AJ. This is Daniel Dubois' time, man, and I think we're gonna see a very, very fun fighter, man. You know, he was strong, he was aggressive, he was focused, and just what an ending, cuz, man. You know, he showed
I have a question.
Tremendous heart.
Would that Triple D beat Fury and Usyk?
Would this Triple D beat Usyk? No. So I still think Usyk's just it. But cuz, let me just say this: you saw Triple D at his best. You saw, you know, obviously what Usyk's been able to do to both AJ and Triple D. Sorry. Doesn't that show you how good Usyk is? That you could, this guy has beaten them both, plus Fury, plus everyone in the division. So it just shows you that he's a step above all of them, man. So in a rematch, I think the fight probably goes a bit differently, but I like what we see from Dubois, man. I can't lie, man. He showed tremendous heart. You know, he's a true warrior. And I just loved his interview afterwards, man. Didn't say much to Ade. He just said to the world, "Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?" Man, you know what? I loved it. I can't lie, man. I absolutely loved it, man. So big up to Dubois. And Lucy actually mentioned in the comments, there's quite a few comments, man. So let's run through some of them, of course. IBF has obviously stated that the fight was a mandatory defense. Dubois may have a voluntary defense next. So this is the answer to your question, of course. Don's first world champion. Yep, we've got to that, of course. Kabayao will be the next IBF. So potentially, so that could be a good fight. Kabayao versus Triple D, which will be tremendous. Traffic excuses, BS. Talk about the excuses here, but don't the IBF not recognize rematches, which is true, and it would be a voluntary defense because that mind game against Ngannou and it stressed him, which is fair. So these are about the mind game stuff. AJ should just enhance his bank balance and just pick his next career fights. He doesn't need an excuse. Daniel Dubois hits very hard. If he hits you that clean, then, you know, that often you're going to lose. Especially these are heavyweights as well, man. They're coming through heavy shots. And yeah, man. So pretty much everyone is agreeing with what Lucy's saying. So he could beat Fury, but not Usyk, which is fair from FK Breeze. And Fury obviously said he will beat Usyk, then he will come back for the other belt. Which, yeah,
it's funny.
But
Fury
yeah,
goes to they said to Usyk, he goes, "Look, them two, you know, you beat both of them bums. You know, you schooled them. Skills pays the bills." But I think, hold on, he schooled you too.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why Usyk was looking at him. It's like, what's this guy saying? Like, you know, yeah. It's too friendly before a fight, man. Obviously, I respect it.
It's a mind game, and it's trying to, you know, befriend him. But Usyk's too elite, man. He's
too smart for this, man. Yeah, it's too smart.
I believe the rematch. I think it'll be a close one. The rematch. Fury
What,
Usyk.
between AJ and Usyk?
Fury Usyk. I think it'll be a close one, but in terms of the outcome, I'm very feel. I feel.
I am very feel. I'm feel. I think I'm gonna say that in that fight, and I think he's gonna win. I think this time, I think he's training to do even better than the first time. I think he's training to potentially stop Fury, man. I think he wants to do that, man. In all honesty, man. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, of course. So, if Fury loses again to Usyk, do we still want to see AJ versus Fury? Yes. So this is
Yes.
what Palamos Music wanted to say in the last stream, of course.
Yeah.
Because I'm throwing it over to
I
yourself.
think. Do you know what? Obviously, it's this fight should have happened 6 years ago, but I think for the British fans,
Yeah.
it will be a huge clash because
What- Correct. Yeah.
what Fury has done and what AJ has done in in the heavyweight division. I think this for them two fighting will most likely be like a farewell fight. If I'm honest,
Mm.
who wins, dude? Again, I can't really say because AJ lost yesterday. If you were being, it's a 50-50. At this present point, it's a 50-50. Reason why I say this because, like I say, Ben Davis was Fury's coach, so he
Yep.
knows Fury's strength
He
and he
knows a
knows
few
Fury's
things.
weakness.
Yeah.
So he will really tap in. So again, it depends what AJ turns up. If AJ gets clipped, will we get that AJ or will we get AJ looking to So that fight, I believe it will do Wembley, and I think you never know. They might even break records. They might do 100,000 seats.
No, definitely. Like, let's. This is the thing, and us fans sometimes, man, we can be a bit too harsh on these boxers, man, when they lose. Now, I think we can't really, overestimate sort of AJ's situation and him coming into the fight, but we have to really appreciate, the performance that the bar obviously put against him, man. But the AJ versus Fury fight is something that we need to see. It's still gonna be that could still be like the farewell for both of the guys, man.
The,
Why
the,
can't
the problem is, would it be here in England or would it be
no?
in Saudi?
I think he'll be in Saudi Arabia, man. I think he'll be in Saudi
Me
Arabia.
personally, I think it should be here because I think the British public deserves it because they've been patient, very
Yeah.
patient, and they need to
But
see
do
this
they
fight.
want to see it? This is my thing is I think now I don't
Yeah,
think people want to see it now, man. That's why
no.
the
I,
Wembley demand, I think
I
Turkey
think they will
can happen.
because if it's a thing where AJ and Fury sits down with their team, whatnot, and they say, "Look, this is a farewell fight for both of us." The fans want to tune in because they want to see who's the best and who will win. Do you know what I mean? And if it's a close fight, they might run it again. But I believe the fans, the same way. Look, we saw Pacquiao and Mayweather. Who else? Kell Brook and Amir Khan. Do you know what I mean? These fights were supposed to happen time ago in their prime. But I believe as fans, loyal fans, and some casual fans, we would want to tune in.
Yeah, no, it's true, man. And look, even FK Breeze, big up to FK Breeze. He's obviously saying Turkey must be getting headaches after looking to make AJ versus Wilder, AJ versus Fury. You know what's so funny? This picture right here for me says a lot, man. I don't think Turkey's happy about this victory, man. I think he, in his mind, expected AJ to win so that
Yeah.
AJ could fight the winner of Usyk and Fury. So
The
I
problem-
think he needs to possibly maybe with the future fights that he has in mind, not to kind of put it out there because it always seems to not happen. The fights that he wants to make, man. So maybe
Got to
just
think
let
of
the
it.
fights pan out, man.
Out of all of them so far, yeah, AJ's got 4 defeats on his record. Fury's got 1. Triple D's got 2. Now, how I see this one happening is Fury to fight AJ, regardless win or lose
Yeah.
against Usyk. He could say, "Okay, AJ, have a warm up fight. I don't know, fight Miller. You beat Miller, you've got me."
No, it is fair. It is fair, and I'm just reading here. FK
Yeah, I
Breeze's.
said it. I said it. It, it,
Yeah.
it, it it comes down to the fight. At the end of the day, look, like
Mm.
your coach can tell you this, but it comes down to you how you turn up. Because look, once you get clipped, sorry, everybody has a game plan. Once they get hit, everything's
Went
gonna
out
go
the
away.
window. I think we spoke about it off air, man. You was actually telling me because that maybe he had that game plan, but as soon as he got clipped with that shot, it all went out the window. And even AJ himself said it as well. I think he said it to
Yeah.
BBC. I believe he was talking to Bunsey, I believe, and he was saying to him that he was in survival mode, man. When he was getting those
But
shots, man.
if they were to fight again,
Hmm.
it's gonna have to be blow for blows. that's
Gonna
that's
have
it's
to be
gonna have to
Hagler
be
Hearns.
blows to blows because
Hagler Hearns, man.
you can't find the back foot. Remember he only done that against Andrew Ruiz because Andrew Ruiz was slow, yeah,
Mm.
and big. But with Dubois, he's ready. He's ready. It's blow for blow, and it's like AJ's just like, but I don't know, man. But look, end of the day, look, respect to both warriors. The best man won. The question is, who's next for both of them? Who's next? Who is next?
Who is next, man? There's a few names, man, but cuz I gotta give a big shout out to Frank Warren. He truly believed in Triple D, since the beginning. And look him the way he's smiling here. He had that exact same smile yesterday, cuz man, because imagine you've believed in Triple D since the beginning, and he's had those trials and tribulations, he's had those situations, but he's been able to come back stronger. So in a way, I think those 3 fights before the Joshua fight that Triple D had prepared him mentally for the fight against Joshua, because I think if he didn't have those fights prior and AJ landed that shot, he probably would have gone down, and it's a whole different situation, man. So no, credit to Frank, credit to Don Charles, the whole of the Bois team. They obviously delivered, and the potential fights is you got Caballero, you got Martin Bacoli, you got Joseph Parker, all these fights.
Martin Bacoli, boy, that will be an interesting one.
No, it's true, man. It would actually be very, very interesting. And I agree with Mr. Neutral as well. Like and subscribe, people. Like, we're nearly getting to 1,000 subs, man. So remember, we do these shows not even for ourselves, man. We do these shows just for you, so that we can give you, access into the boxing world, but also, give your voice in boxing right now. So Warren beating the hell out of Hearn fighters these days, which is true.
Right.
I think what's the scores now? Like 7-0 or something now. Like
this is revenge, This is honestly because
over the years, isn't it?
Queensberry always wanted to do business with Hearn, but Hearn was not entertaining him. Now, ever since His Excellency,
I'm going to let you answer that question, man.
What's that? Do you know what, brother? Judging on yesterday's performance, hey, Bacoli.
I don't think he wants that in Congo, man, because I think, especially with the crowd, feeding off, that energy. I think it would be too risky, man. Too risky. Good question. I might pick Bacoli, so even Lucy's potentially picking Bacoli in that one as well, man. But cuz obviously, big up to you, cuz, and big up to the people as well. Sorry about the previous stream. We're not too sure what happens. StreamYard does have their issues at times, and we're obviously going to make a little complaints just to ensure that those things don't happen. But cuz I obviously wanted to, give everyone their shout outs as well. So big up to the whole of the iBoxingHub family. Big up to the STAYWEIGHEDIN brothers. So you've got Sugar Ray and Abbas. Big up to them. Big up to Rico and Ra. Also big up to Mr. Neutral, Hard Talk. And big up to the whole of the family that's involved in what we do as well. And also shout out to Shiesty 505 Way. She obviously hosted the watch along party for the event, and I got to have a team building exercise with the rest of the family. So big up to Andrew on the left, big up to Ra in the middle, big up to Mr. Neutral right at the end, and big up to Rico right in the middle in his vest. He's obviously enjoyed that event. Big up to Eric on the left as well, and big up to Rico in the center with the title right there, IBF belt. And you've got Mr. Neutral there as well. And big up to Aisha, tremendous week of content. You know, she's been flooding the iBoxingHub channel, you know, with tremendous content. And look, here's a clip of her live in Wembley.
Hi, this is Aisha for iBoxingHub, and we're here today at Wembley Stadium for the Anthony Joshua Daniel Dubois fight. So we're going to be talking to some of the fans today. Let's see what their predictions are for the main card.
Anthony Joshua, round 7 or 8 knockout.
I think Joshua's going to win by a knockout.
AJ's knockout.
AJ.
Round 3.
AJ in 4th, knockout.
AJ to go down inside 3 and then get up and win with inside 5.
Yeah, and obviously big up to Aisha, you know, doing tremendous work in Wembley. You know, she done the media work for the channel on our end. So make sure you tune in to Green Diamond Boxing for everything she's done on her end. So look, I'm sorry about Joshua. I'm doing these hands for you, but he'll come back stronger. So don't even worry at all. And also, I think Thunder Road's asking, are those photos from yesterday? Yes, they're live from yesterday. So I think Shashti will obviously be posting, you know, a few more photos throughout the week. But yeah, here's the lads. These are the lads in the D-Rock trackies. And yeah, man, it's just big up, man. Big up to the whole family, man. And big up to everyone that's obviously tuned in to what we do, man. We obviously appreciate everyone. And oh yeah, cuz how can we forget? Here's a word from our sponsors, D-Rock. Yes, so 40% off everything. All you need to do is put in the promo code, which is iBoxingHub24, and you get 40% off everything. So if you like what I'm wearing, or if you like, you know, what the team was wearing yesterday, everyone had the trackies. So Andrew had the black version of the trackie. Both myself and Mr. Neutral had the navy blue version, and Rico obviously had the black and the red stripe on it as well. So guys, just go into the website, which is in the description, browse through. If there's anything you like in there, just use the discount code, which is iBoxingHub24, and you get 40% off. So FK Breeze is asking what you can box. Yeah, this is Mr. Sports Entertainment weighing in at 265 pounds.
Right,
They call him. Hey, what you say? What would you say you're weighing in right now?
Brother, I'm currently 16.10 stones.
Are you sure? No, that's mad, man. You're ready to be in a ring right now, man. But big up to you, cuz, man, as always, man. Big up to you. So I'm gonna hand it over to you. But people, thank you so much for, you know, tuning into the shows, supporting us. Remember, we don't do these shows for ourselves. We do it for you, man. So just keep supporting us, cuz.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, guys, you know, keep supporting. The channel's growing. Have a lovely, productive week ahead, and we shall see you guys on Wednesday. Peace and love.
It's another bang. All the and cars now, whichever get up. I start my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag,